folks, and welcome to Madden 17 football on the PlayStation 4. Today we have the 9-0 Green Bay Packers at the 3-6 Washington Redskins.
I'm Larry Ridley. Welcome to the NFL on EA Sports. We should have a good one on tap here today. It's the Redskins coming in at 3-6, going up against the Packers, who come in at 9-0. With that, let's get up to FedEx Field. On the call, here are Brandon.
And we go out to FedEx Field, and we're gonna.
All right, Larry, we are due east from our nation's capital at FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland. Straight ahead is a rematch from last year's NFC.
And we're about to pause a second for the Star Spangled Banner. And there we go, that was the national anthem. And we're going to be underway here at the FedEx Field here in Washington, D.C. And it's going to be the Green Bay Packers kicking it off to the Washington Redskins. So the Green Bay Packers will receive their second half kickoff. The Packers coming here at 9-0. While the Washington Redskins are 3-6. Head coach of the Green Bay Packers is Brian Jackson. Brian Jackson, a big community leader from Saginaw, Michigan, works for United Way and all that. And now he lives here in Green Bay, Wisconsin.
Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking. But the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Cousins now on 2nd down. Caught on the right side, Reed. And they get him down, but not before he takes it.
Brian Jackson's son, Brandon Jackson, is a senior at Saginaw Heritage High School who plays football.
Play action there, freezing the defense just enough. Swing the tight end free downfield for the completion.
And Jones for carry and stop this short. It's going to be stopped quite a few feet short of the first down marker. 2nd and 7. Remain scoreless at 4:24 remaining in the first quarter. Second and 7, ball on the 44-yard line. And he probably gets a gain about 3. So make that 1. So it's gonna be 3rd and 6, ball on the 46-yard line. The Washington Redskins trying to get into Green Bay territory.
On 3rd down, Cousins.
And the pick is dropped.
A pick there would have been great. The good news for the defense now, it's 4th down.
So now it's 4th and 6. Ball remains on the 46-yard line. And now this should bring out the punting unit for the Redskins of Washington. Man McCann will probably be back to receive that.
The Redskins will call on Tressway to punt it away.
Yep, McCann back to receive the punt.
This is away and a very good kick.
This is away and a very good kick, and it's out of bounds. So not as good as a kick as a punt as the punter probably wanted to get. And that's going to bring Cam Newton onto the field for the Green Bay Packers. That's right, folks. Cam Newton is the Green Bay Packer quarterback.
On 1st and 10, Newton.
On 1st and 10, he looks for an open man. He finds an open man. And he's going to get McCallum. And McCallum's going to get the end zone. Touchdown! Packers!
Touchdown. Tying Emmitt Smith for the 5th most in one season. And the Packers have taken the early lead. Well, he's used to
and the Packers have taken an early lead 6-0.
Before making the run. Heck of a play for the score.
There's not many things better for an offense than a back who is a complete guy who can run it and catch it. And we just saw him complete a big-time play.
And here's a pylon cam. You're going to get Matt Cam come into your house damn near. And
now
Coach Brian Jackson approves. The EBT is up and it's good, so it's 7-0 from a 3:26 left in the first quarter. One play goes 68 yards.
Those are the kind of drives they like on offense, from the coordinator to the quarterback.
And it only took 10 seconds to get into the end zone for the Green Bay Packers.
Into the end zone for 6.
If you look down at the bottom of your screen, you'll see the final scores from this week.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This fielded at the 2. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
And it gets up to about the 29-yard line. And now Redskins will try to take over on offense again, and will try to get in the end zone this possession.
Possibly to take from that.
There always is when you're punting the football away. It doesn't sound like it because you're giving it up.
And a nice hit, and he might have got back to the line of scrimmage, and he does.
Right, you're giving your defense a chance.
So 2nd and 10, ball's going to remain on the 29-yard line.
Set to go on the field as opposed to sudden change after a turnover. Wow, now we got to go out there and stop people. So yeah, there's always something positive to be gained from it.
For those of you who are tuning in, I will be broadcasting some MLB baseball later on tonight. MLB The Show 17 later on tonight.
At the line of scrimmage. Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10.
Now that result is no surprise. This team is bringing back memories of what? The 85 Bears, the 2000 Ravens. Those teams were so great against the run.
Kirk Cousins is now going to try and do something. And throws it where no one's even at. And for the second possession in a row, the Redskins of Washington is going to have to punt this football away to Matt McCallum.
Goes off the field feeling pretty good about themselves, gaining some momentum as they force them into a likely punting situation.
So May back to receive the back to punt ball, I believe. That's May, not sure.
He's going to go ahead and field it from the 3-yard line. He won't go down. Still on his feet. Nearly a huge return, as it is. Still a very good one.
I meant coming for a 24-yard return this time, not getting one last time, I believe. So just kicked out of bounds. So we'll see McCam stay on the field. And I'll bring Cam Newton back out. We'll see what Cam Newton decides to do this time. Remember, the Packers scored in the very first possession on the very first play. It only took 10 seconds to punch it in the end zone. And that's not going to happen this time. Looks like a horsepower tackle, but no flags from any of the officials. And McCallum's going to be tackled for a loss of 2 on a play. So they have 144, and it's going to be 2nd and 12 ball on Green Bay's own 25-yard line.
And it was over in a heartbeat.
To throw on second down is Newton. The left side throw complete to Adams.
And we're going to get a full here, and we're going to get an injury timeout. It's going to be an injured Washington Redskin on the play, holding his back.
And now time will be called here as we've got an injured Redskin down on the field.
So we'll be right back. This is an injury timeout.
We'll step aside and be right back.
Soy canadiense.
I'm Japanese.
You're Canadians.
私はカナディアンです。
みんなにもカナディアン
One more language.
Yes, I'm Canadian.
Just soy Canadian. Canada.
Canadian 사람입니다. that thing? Yeah, let's do it. Let's get it. Now I had the time of my life.
And I owe it all to you.
So we take each other's hand, 'cause we seem to understand the urgency. Just remember, you're the one thing.
I can't get enough.
Just let him dance. So I'll tell you something. This could be love, because
Hello, welcome back to FedEx Field here, where the Green Bay Packers are trying to get in the end zone again.
And on the outside, they're
The
playing
Washington
press
Redskins have failed on their first two
coverage.
possessions.
Redskins have an extra man in the secondary here on third.
It only took the Green Bay Packers 10 seconds on the first possession of the very first play to get into the end zone.
Throwing on third down, Newton.
Looks like they may do it again here.
He's going to hit his man out of the backfield.
And they are touchdown Packers!
A great effort there. His 26th touchdown, drawing even with Marshall Faulk for the fourth most in a single season.
Just like the play on the very first possession on the very first play for the Packers. Cam Newton and Matt McCallum, touchdown Packers. It's 13-0.
Essentially, I mean, there's a long way to go. If I'm on defense, I've got to figure out how to slow this guy down, because when one guy shreds your team, that's demoralizing.
And Matt McCallum was coming into the living room again.
But right now, he's showing no signs of slowing down.
The point after try for Gostkowski.
Gostkowski for the point after attempt is up. Here's the kick. It's good.
And it's good to make it 14-0.
So it's 14-0 with 1:14 left in the first quarter. So the Packers will be kicking it off to the Redskins for the third possession of this ball game. The Washington Redskins haven't been doing anything for the first two possessions. Let's see if they can. Let's see if number 3 is a lucky charm.
Now it's Chris Thompson on the return.
Chris Thompson back to get it, and Chris Thompson's gonna be met by a pack of Packers.
And here come the Redskins now. And 3 and out on the last drive. No points on the scoreboard. Little soul searching.
3 possessions, no points on the scoreboard for the Redskins. So far, they have not been able to get out of the Packers factory so far.
What's the old adage? When you get another chance, it gives you a better chance to do it right. Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware.
At some point, you got to think about taking Kirk Cousins out of this ball game if he doesn't do anything for you.
So what will they do? On the ground, through the air? Let's see. 2nd and 9.
Kirk Cousins, a Michigan State grad.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll take this up near.
And I believe he's going to get the first down. I'm not sure. It's going to be close. And they're going to give it to him 3rd and inches.
It'll be 3rd down at about the length of the football. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to,
And it looks like just about knows more of the football than he would have had it. No doubt they're going to get it this time. 1st and 10 for the Redskins.
Back live, Charles Davis to my right. I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's Redskin football to begin quarter number 2. And they've got it here with a 1st down.
But the Redskins still stuck in Packers factory.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll take this up.
And made a gain back to the yard line. I know they're going to give him a gain of 3 on the play. So it's going to be 2nd and 7, ball on the 41-yard line.
You know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far.
And the Redskins looking to bust out of Packer factory for their first time this evening.
Doesn't exactly play to your advantage.
And that time he's going to get back to the line or
Every time he looks
get back to the line.
there defensively. That was
So it's going to be 3rd and 7.
When you're putting together a formula for winning defense, it's exactly
And
what we're
the
seeing in this
Redskins have
game.
not been able to
Controlling
perform
the line of
on a 3rd
scrimmage,
down yet tonight.
attacking and changing everything
So
the
we'll most likely be
back
seeing a punting
gets
unit
to
come
the
out.
backfield. They're playing an excellent game.
He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. He will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield.
And a miscue tack on play allows Redskins get the first down, and for the first time get.
Yeah, it's great for him.
And well, no, they're still stuck in the Packers factory for now.
A little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths.
There for a second, I thought they might have got out of the Packers factory.
Make someone miss in the open field. The evolution of Clay Matthews as a player, it's just one that they're going to end up writing books about. He didn't even start until his senior year at USC. He didn't start in high school.
3:55 remaining in the first half.
In the NFL, how about the play he just made there?
Yeah, he has certainly made a name for himself.
And for the first time this game, so far the 3rd time, maybe the charm for the Redskins, they are in to their own territory, and they have finally busted out of that Packer factory. Now we gotta see if they can do something. Kirk Cousins back to the throw. And that's going to be incomplete as Kirk Cousins has to throw in interpretation of the sack.
If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid
2nd
of
and 12, 14-0, 3:09 remain. Ball on the 39-yard line. Here's the possession, and he's going to be stopped just shy. So he gets 6 on the play, but it's not going to be good enough for a first down, so it's going to be 3rd and 4. And the clock starts to tick. Ball on the 33-yard line.
He's becoming more like a body blows guy.
Now I just got to start thinking, if you do not get in this, if you do not get the first down, does your field goal kicker have the leg to get you on the board?
Cousins from the gun on 3rd.
And they're not going to worry about that. First down, Redskins.
6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
And that's understanding where the markers are, because it's not just running to them. Because on
yes,
the catch,
that
you can actually be pushed
Jackson. That was Jackson on the catch for the Redskins. No, it does not have any relation to head coach Brian Jackson for the Green Bay Packers. And we're at the 2-minute warning, so we'll be right back.
Victoria's Secrets, made of pure silicone. It's unnaturally beautiful, and it fits ever so gently on your bodice. See, as this model tries it on, she's going to fix that with some Prozac. The new and improved Body by Victoria.
Guys, have you ever wondered how you could gain better athletic mobility? Are you frustrated with not being able to just make that one shot? Well, have we got some news for you? Yeah, those days are over. Those days are long over. Introducing Nike's new Dry Fit Pro Combat Extra Mobile Thong. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, this is the ever new, everlasting, ever improving.
Just wear it.
Have you ever wondered how you could get her attention? Introducing Nike's new Dry Fit Ever Mobile. Okay. Ooh, that's good.
Hey, so how can I get on this, man? Look at this. This is what you put in, bro. How can I get this, man? Simple, man. You just gotta thong it. I'm gonna get one of those right
So
now.
what do you think about the Just Thong It wear? It's a sensation sweeping the nation.
Well, okay. Now I read it off. Nike has made a thong for men. Already then. I personally would be caught dead wearing a thong, but
As I search for my cue card here, there we go. Coming up at halftime, Larry Ridley will join us.
2 minutes till halftime.
We'll have highlights and analysis. Looking for guards.
Picked! Oh! And so much for this being the third time charm for the Washington Redskins. And it's going to be the Green Bay Packers' first pick of the game. But I have heard it all now. I'm still can't get over that, man. How would our producers allow that to happen? A thong commercial for men.
Now the Packers get set to go. And they
What's next? Bras for men? Lingerie for men? Well, it is 2018, so it won't surprise me. Cam Newton asking for the crowd to be quiet. He's not going to get it here because he's not home.
He's got a man complete. 20. Touchdown, Packers. Randall Cobb.
And Randall Cobb gets his third passing touchdown. And it's going to be a 20-0 ball game with 1:45 left in the first half.
I think what we just saw there, partner, is what we call scheming a guy open. Put him in the slot, know that he has tremendous speed. What you're doing with your other receivers is likely running shorter routes to draw the attention closer to the line of scrimmage.
So it looks like the kicking team's going to stay on the sideline, and we're going to go for 2 here.
Often against the safety, you like your odds when he's running against the safety. His speed usually wins, and it did on that play.
So we'll see how this plans out for the oh, and he's going to be stopped. He would have had it, but he does a spin-a-rama move and gets drilled on the outside. So the 2-point conversion that should have been good was no good. A mistake on Matt McCallum's part.
But stopping the 2-point conversion gives them a little bit of a lift as they head to the bench.
And hang on a second. Sorry, folks. So we're going to be 1:45 away from halftime. And the Packers are getting ready to kick it off. And here's the kickoff. And that's sent down booming into the Redskins end zone. He will not take a knee. Maybe shut up because he's not going to get. He's going to get to about the 19-yard line. And we're going to see if the fourth possession for the Washington Redskins is any different than the first three. And I'll be surprised if Kirk Cousins comes back for the second half of this football game, trailing 20-0.
Try to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Jackson's got it over the middle. It'll go as a game.
That looked like a face mask tackle, but no fight from the officials, so
Quickly, they get to the line.
maybe it was, maybe it wasn't. We won't know.
Bringing it in, Jackson left side. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Cousins now to throw on first down.
Cousins now to throw. It's going to be stopped side. And there's just going to be 1:01 left here.
Cousins now from the 50.
And that was dropped with 1 minute left.
He was trying to find Deshaun Jackson that time. And it's 3rd and short.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught. And on 3rd and 3, they decided to go with a dime pass.
So 3rd and 3, here we go.
Yeah, you're right. They've got 6.
1 minute left in the first half.
Throwing his Cousins. And able to find Garcon.
And he's going to get into Packer territory. And now the Washington Redskins are going to start using timeouts.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have an update on Matthew Jakes. He has been picked up by the Buffalo Bills after being released by the Green Bay Packers for violation of team rules.
The slant route is really hard to cover because the timing is so quick. But able to see it, diagnose it, and get to the football, that's why he was able to bat it away.
Offense still needing 10 yards. 2nd down.
The Packers won't go into detail what team rule Matthew Jakes violated. Just that it was severe enough to be released from the team.
He's got time.
And down goes Cousins.
They get to him back at the 40. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. 3rd and long for Cousins. And this is good.
And it bounces off his palms and out of bounds. 4th and 16, ball on the 39-yard line. Now we'll see what Washington wants to do. And I figured this would be a little bit too far off his kicking range for a field goal, so the Packers will have whatever time is left on the ball on the clock.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away.
To try to get marched down in the end zone. And the way the Packers have been playing today, that will be an easy task.
And how about this start so far, Charles. 3 first-half touchdown passes.
The Packers had 37 seconds and all 3 timeouts to work with to try to get this ball in the end zone before halftime.
Established leadership by playing that well. 3 touchdown passes. That's the way to lead.
Now he's just hoping for number 4. Here's Newton.
Here's Newton, and he's gonna bomb it, and he's gonna get it. And now it looks like we're gonna get into some hurry-up offense here.
52 yards.
22 seconds remaining until halftime. The hurry-up offense works.
And an alley to run.
And I don't want to. Does he get out of bounds? And will the clock get stopped? 9 seconds remaining on the clock.
Cam, there's times when I'm not analyzing up here. I'm just appreciating.
Cam Newton keeps it and evidently gets out of bounds. 9 seconds remaining at halftime.
Newton now to throw. And this is caught.
And a timeout with 4 seconds left.
By the offense. So as they take it over, we step aside.
And now decision time on the Green Bay Packers. Do you take the 4 seconds and hope you can get the ball down the field, or do you kick the field goal? And we're going to see the field goal unit.
And now we're set to get going.
Here's the kick. It's up and it's no good.
And this score will stay right where it is. And that one, my goodness, that was almost too easy.
Yeah, you're not going to have too many attempts shorter than that one. And I don't think this was blocked. That's about as bad a miss as you can have.
And with time running short
And
here,
Kirk Cousins is just going to need a football. Fucking pussy. What do you expect from Michigan State?
What's been a fairly one-sided game so far. Jeez, I don't even want to let their guys get a drink of water.
And that's going to be halftime. So we'll be right back after this halftime performance.
What's my favorite word? Why they gotta say it like short? combine all the juice from the mind. Heal up, wheel up, bring it back, come rewind. I'll effing it. Powerful impact, boom, from the cannon. Now bragging, try to read my mind, just imagine. Vocabulary is necessary when digging into my library. Oh my gosh, pardon me, as I come back. The chocolate chicken, the rear cock diesel, but cheeks they were kicking. Yo, bust it out before the buster another round the rhythm and then sing around the old town. Flipping up the sound just like Horatio. Observe the goblin scenario. Yo, here we go, yo. So what's the scenario? Check it, here we go. Check it, here we go. Check it, so what's the scenario? Got the vibe. Got the vibe. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for look out, look out,
Let's get to it.
All right, second half on the way. Let's get to it. Washington Redskins are going to kick off to the Green Bay Packers. And Matt McCown back to receive for the Packs.
Oh, spinning away. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. Here's the Redskin defense. They get set for this next possession.
So the Redskins will try to stop the Green Bay Packers for the first time this evening.
To avoid a bigger deficit.
And I can just hear the coaches now. I can hear the head coach. Guys, first 5 minutes, first series of the second half, offense or defense, you got to set the
Matt gets back to the line. McCown gets back to the line of scrimmage.
But at least he was able to break that initial contact, or it could have been a loss.
Yeah, give credit to the defensive player, though. What did he do? Made him slow down, slow up his feet, and allowed the rest of the guys to get there to finish him off.
Cam Newton remains in the game.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Newton. They'll roll him out right. And he almost intercepted it. They haven't picked a ball off yet. That probably should have been their first. And it's third down now. So incomplete
So third down
on
now.
second down. Now they'll look to convert here on third. Throwing on third down, Newton. He completes it to Jordy Nelson. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a fourth down.
Every time I see a coach challenge a spot, that makes me a little bit nervous for that coach. Those are very difficult to get.
Well, he challenged the play. It did not pay off.
And that means he lost a timeout in that challenge.
And as a coach, you hate that. Don't know if you took the advice of the player. You threw it yourself, but it didn't go your way.
At the end of the day, it all comes back to the head coach. He has the final determination on whether to actually challenge the play or not. In this case, it didn't pay off for him.
And that's got to be so heartbreaking. You throw that flag, you probably feel really confident, and then all of a sudden, boom, you lose the
Special
try.
jersey night here
When you take a look at it, you're throwing that flag
at
because
FedEx
you believe
Field.
you're going to be
Field.
right. And when it comes back the other way, you have to regroup.
To the sideline, and oh, a nice catch there. Made sure the feet were inbounds, and they were.
Gets in bounds, but not good enough for a first down. 2nd and 7.
You end up near the sideline. And what did we just see there?
Toe tap.
Ramona Clock kicks down.
Toe tapping, foot dragging, picking it up, and making
The hopes
sure it
of
was
the
a
Washington Redskins
And not a
comeback
whole lot to speak
go
of
down the
there, so
drain.
bring him down shy of the 20. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a third and about 4 for a first.
Matt Jones has not performed like Matt McCallum has tonight.
Was a week ago, and partner, I think you can pin some of this on that O-line. That room to run.
We hope you enjoyed the halftime show.
You mentioned last week that it felt like the offensive line was getting beaten to the punch by the guys across the ball.
It was pretty evident, I thought.
I mean, they were off the ball fast, penetrating, getting into the offensive backfield, really spilling a lot of runs before they got started. So I thought your observation was spot on then, and you're right there again this week.
So the same scenario for so far tonight that every every Washington Redskin position has been.
And this will be up to the ruling of the side judge here. He says it crossed out of bounds at the 16-yard line. The Redskins now, their defense coming back onto the field. Their stay on the field last time was short-lived with a 3 and out. See if they can get some more of that.
So 1st and 10 ball on the Green Bay 16.
But 3 and outs, that's almost gold to a defense. Get to the bench, get some rest, turn the ball over to your offense.
We'll see what they can do here. See if they can force another 3 and out. And he cuts it out to the sideline. Touchdown, Packers!
Touchdown,
A big
Packers.
play there with touchdown number 27. That ties Priest Holmes for the 3rd most in a single year. And the Packers add 6 to their lead. So he's in for his 3rd score of the game, and defense probably saying, man, we don't want to see this guy for a long time.
It's bad enough when anyone scores a touchdown against you, but for one person to get 3, it almost sets him apart from the rest of the game, and no one likes
It
to
wouldn't
see
matter
any
if
of
he
those
got
players
tackled
on a
right there
pedestal,
anyways, because he
not
would
from
be
the
gone.
defensive point of view.
See if the dude pylon cam. Probably not.
So they're going to go for 2.
So we're gonna go for 2. The guy try to make up for the missed 2-point possession last time, I guess. I don't
Cam
know.
looking to throw. Flushed out right. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And that bumps their lead up even further. And is there
So
a
Jordy
bad
Nelson
luck here?
catches
They're
the
gonna go
time
for
in the
2 when you're
2-point
up that
conversion.
much.
Will be good this time.
There wasn't before, there is now. When you do that,
So
you
1
just
play, 12
announce to everyone,
seconds.
You just don't care about the other side at all. All you care about is what you're doing, and they just want to pile up points.
They did. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And I'll be surprised if we see y'all.
And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
And I'll be surprised if we see Cam Newton return for the rest of this game with it being 28-0. And only 3:28 left in the third quarter.
I'm wondering if someone's going to take charge in the huddle. You know, we always look to the quarterback, but sometimes it's another player on the team, a star, a veteran, someone with some excitement and energy. It's like, all right, guys, let's shake things up and let's go, because they still have an opportunity to make things happen.
Shake it off. They'll go again to Jones. Gets this to the 24 for a gain of 4.
It's been a struggle this entire game trying to move the ball on the ground. But every now and then you find a little chink in the armor, and that type of run right there lets them know that they can't stop every single run for almost no gain.
On third down, Cousins. Josh Doxson's got it complete. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. And this will be taken at the 13. Trucks through him.
Oh, man, right through him.
A very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards all told. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Now trotting out there, the Packers getting ready to go. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Eli Manning will now be the quarterback for the Packers.
Because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are.
56 to Mike, boys. 56. Check 56. Come to my work.
Play clock winding down.
Come to my work.
First throw now for the backup Manning. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver. Third down here.
At least gets rid of the football.
Would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to
54 seconds weighing out in the third quarter.
They lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Richard Rodgers, that time. And that brings up 4th down.
But it's not been the best game for him, but he definitely tried to get by with a little help from his friend there, trying to create a big play.
Couldn't do it, fella.
And they're going to put the football away now.
A banner game here in the second half, just trying to get going.
Big thing is trying to keep confidence up and continue to fire.
And a nice job here to down this one right on the 5-yard line.
They down it way on the 5-yard line. Well, they didn't down it. The referee's blew the whistle before Packer touched it, which I think is stupid.
And last drive, 3 and out. Still a goose egg on the scoreboard. How do they break that goose egg?
They've got to find a way to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers, get them some space, and try and make a first down and get some momentum going. It's been a struggle for them.
Lost a 2 on play, so it's going to be second ball on the 2-yard line, and now the Washington Redskins have got to be very, very careful, because now they can be sacked for a safety.
Cousins with a give to Jones. And he was very fortunate there.
And he does not get back to, he gets back to the line of scrimmage, maybe.
Quentin Rollins there on the tackle. And this deep back now at FedEx Field. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter
and that's
number 4.
gonna, we're gonna bring us to the 4th quarter, and
now Thompson. And not much there as he gets it up to about the 5-yard line.
that's gonna end the hopes of the Washington Redskins comeback. And the way they've been playing anyway, so I don't think it would have happened no matter what.
He's been one of their few bright spots so far. And he's able to get it out of there, and this is a pretty good kick.
Especially taking their time and playing the football.
So possession goes over here.
And possession goes over to the Packers, and they get into Washington territory already.
Short field to work with here as they take over 1st and 10. The Packers offense now. They get ready to head back.
And that's gonna do it for Eli Manning and Matt McCallum. Phenomenal game by Matt McCallum.
Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race.
And touchdown, Packers.
James Starks.
And Starks is saying, you know, I can't let Matt McCallum be the only one that has all the fun here tonight.
And my friend, I think it's safe to say that this game is pretty much deceased at this point. It's taken a knee, so to speak.
It is definitely this victory formation. Take the snap, take the knee, call it.
And someone might as well call him more.
Whatever. I agree with you totally. I don't think there's much.
Call the corner because this game is DOA.
I knew this was over about a minute ago when you took your stat sheet and just flipped it over your shoulder in the trash.
Well, if you're tuning in, you might as well just turn the channel because we are calling for the corner because this game is DOA if you're just joining us.
Kickoff team set to go as they will kick this one away.
I won't be surprised if he needs it, and he is not, so he's going to get brought down at about the 17, 16, 18-yard line, and they're going to spot him at 17-yard line.
Getting set to go again. They were able to force the 3-and-out last time, led to the punt, and then led to a touchdown for their crew, so they'll be looking for a little bit more of that,
so, it does not look like that anyone. It does not look like any fan will get a wheelbarrow full of pennies here tonight. The Washington Redskins do a thing where if they score a touchdown, they pick a ticket on every touchdown and give that fan a wheelbarrow full of pennies. All right.
And we're able to beat the man coverage for the completion.
Out to the left here to Reed. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10.
Brandon, just mark that under the category of just not successful. Trying to throw the ball.
And
completed it.
Price Cousins is still in this game the way he's been playing horribly all damn game. But he must have the Washington Redskins dick in his mouth, coach's dick in his mouth, or Joe Gibbs.
Okay, what can't Deshaun Jackson do? All right, we know about the catches. We just saw another one there. Also gets involved in the return game, and he can break big plays like that. We've seen him do it throughout his NFL career.
We have. What are you thinking of anything in particular?
I'm still remembering a certain Giants punter not following orders.
Joe Gibbs, the owner of the Washington Redskins, and also the owner of one of the dumbest NASCAR drivers ever, Kyle Busch.
Looks of disbelief on the Giants sideline.
And the string gets flagged. Oh, well, I don't give a shit. I'll move to Canada. This is supposed to be an out of the 3. Free.
I hope I don't sound too rah-rah on that one, but that's the exact right throw.
Cut power.
Either your receiver gets it or no one gets it. Give him a lot of credit for being really precise with it.
Got rid of it. No one got it.
And wow, what a surprise. Kirk Cousins. 16 for 26.
And the offense looks to pick up the first here on 3rd after that incompletion. Cousins again. And now another one thrown incomplete.
2:40 left in the game. 4th and 10.
Dustin Hopkins now for the Redskins field goal. It'll be a
And this could be a Redskins field goal to try to get him on the board. And it fails. Just like everything else that the Redskins have done tonight.
And this score will stay right where it is.
Missouri failing at it.
And you just kind of get the sense that this team's been snake bitten a little bit here. They just have not had anything go their way.
It's like they collectively walked under a ladder on their way into the stadium.
And it's too early for the Packers to take a knee, so they will most likely want to play here.
And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And that is sad. Starks comes in the game and gets injured, so that's going to bring Matt McCallum back in now.
Thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do
so we thought we saw the end of Matt McCallum, but Starks gets injured, so McCallum comes back in.
And on the ground they go with a running back. Just a yard on the pickup 3rd and 3.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their
And I would reckon that the Packers get a first down here. We will see the quarterback take a knee. And there's the first down. 2-minute warning. And we can kiss this game goodbye.
So it's Packer football here,
guys, and with it being 35-0, the Packers going to do the sportsmanship thing and take the knee and knee it, and that will allow 40 seconds to tick off the clock before they will have to do it again. So all the Packers got to do is get the game clock below 40 seconds, take one more knee, and this game will be over. And the Washington Redskins radio announcer that's next to me, he has already packed up his stuff and left. So evidently that shows you how good faith the Washington radio color commentator has in the Redskins. And I can see why, because that's going to do it.
Like we've got a dime set here defensively.
So ladies and gentlemen, we'll get ready to bring you a player of the game, and this is will no doubt be the final play of the game, and no doubt it's gonna be a knee.
Defense still with 3 timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them here as the kneel down comes.
They'll be dumb to use these timeouts. And can we say warm up the bus? But we're on Green Bay, so we'll say we'll start saying 9-9 a goodbye.
Here's Tim Mastay now as he's on to punt for Green Bay.
And he'll try to punt the football, but won't get to a time, and that's going to do it. The Packers will advance to 10-0. The Redskins will drop to 3-7. And no doubt that Matt McCallum is our player of the game.
There's a lot of pride that goes into shutting out an opponent. And how about that 0 on the scoreboard for them, going along with those zeros in the time column too.
So for Green Bay, they keep on rolling 10-0 now to start the year. And they'll get another road test next week.
So Matt McCallum could be the Anheuser-Busch's Bud Light player of the game.
They're going the wrong way as this will drop them to 3-7
Ladies and gentlemen,
now on the year.
we will see you next week.
Thursday afternoon at around 3:30 Eastern for the traditional Thanksgiving Day game in Dallas.
Happy Thanksgiving, everyone.